Alright, we're back with Metroid Samus Returns, and yeah, we are starting from the exact same spot as we were last time, and I'm still thinking that you can actually, now that I think about it, I can get assaulted by first enemy around. This door is still closed in a way that makes it impossible for me to open it. But you can actually see that it's openable from this side. I don't know what the requirement there is, but definitely looks like something you're supposed to access from the other side, which is fair enough. That's actually good to keep in mind, because the doors I haven't been able to open, they don't look like anything that you could easily open, I guess, if that makes sense. Like, I can't think of any classic Metroid item that would help in opening them. And it may very well be that there is none. And if that's the case, I think it's gonna need that. You can learn that information from looking it like that. Alright, so we can now make some further progress here. Yeah, I don't think it really unlocked all that much, other than gave me the ability to get down here. Still the same enemies, eh? I have no idea how full of any... Oh. Oh. I'm not sure how many different kinds of enemies actually were in the original game. But it definitely seems like it feels like there should be more enemies available. Okay, so what am I trying to achieve here? Nothing is signifying me a way to get through this. And I definitely don't really see any way for me to actually do that. Huh. What else can I do in this game right now? Like, I don't think there's anything particular that was opened by that, other than going down here, so there has to be a way this is doable, right? I did not mean to use Aeon again. Don't think it's like wall jumping, not wall jumping, bomb jumping. I guess I have to go and find something else to do then. This is very suspicious, but doesn't seem to do anything. Yeah, I have no idea what I could possibly do to get past that. So maybe... Huh. Doesn't seem like the acid lowered elsewhere though, which I thought was a thing that happened in the original, like the acid just went down everywhere. Except when it didn't. What other places could I possibly reach with my items right now? Can't even think of any. Like, the only thing I can really think of here is something... No, that... I mean, obviously I can reach places I couldn't before with the ice beam, but I could basically bomb jump up to anything existed. There's probably some things you can't do that way, but I would think those are pretty far apart. I assume I still can't do anything about these blocks. And there's really nothing else I can do in this area other than that. Other than going a whole long way around to something. Oh, wait, I found a thing. I assume you're basically supposed to do that by having the spider ball, but obviously you don't actually need it, so that's a bust. Okay, what else can I find here? I didn't mean to start this video by backtracking around everything. Also, apparently I'm not supposed to go back at the present, but I don't really care. Like, the fact that it's forcing me to bomb jump to get up there should be a pretty strong indication that this is not where the game wants me to go, but why not? Also, I seem to have lost all possible skills I had with bomb jamming. There we go. I can't really see myself finding anything of value on a return trip here. I mean, there is plenty of stuff, I just don't really see how any of it would be helpful. There's another save station. And that is still something I could get up to, but that's again bomb jamming. So guess I'll just ignore you then. Is there anything I can possibly do in this area? I can get my Aeon refilled. Did that originally close down or something? I think it did. There's nothing in that direction. I see there are a few collectibles here. And I just passed one on the way up there. Okay, Aeon, explain yourself. Fair enough. Not what I had in mind. It would probably be a lot easier to get there from the other way. Alright, let's see. More missiles, just as one would expect. Okay, so I see one more collectible, and I don't think I can get it, but I also can't really get out of this place by any other way, so okay, it's another green one. I assume that means super missiles. Okay, so I think I've made my exploration bits pretty clear here. Not much else I can do right now, I suppose. Okay. Completely already forgot everything about this place by now, so that's a good start. Probably refill my missiles just to be safe, though I think I'm pretty close to full anyways. Well, it's already been 10 minutes and I've made 0 progress. At least 0 meaningful progress. Okay, I still don't think there's any need for me to go back to the beginning area right now. Now that I think about it, there was another place with those crystals, I think. I wonder if my theory about them being the crystallized eggs, as some might call them also, how about I just use the teleporter? That would mean that the only way you can actually open that would be with the baby Metroid at the end of the game. I don't think that can work out though, because why would you have a collectible at the very end of the game after the final boss? Unless there's actually more to this game, just like Zero Mission did. So I still can't actually reach this Metroid. Pretty sure I've explored this area multiple times by now and I still have nothing to help me get here. Yeah, this is still not actually helping me. Like, you can... The map clearly tells you how to get there. That's not the problem. Like, I can't... I feel like that's something I just flat out can't do right now. But with the new knowledge of how these doors are supposed to work, like you can only open them from the other side, presumably, unless this is different. I don't really... Wait, what? Oh. Wait, what the hell? So... you could get an extra Metroid for no real reason here? I mean, okay, I guess. Also, I like how I never found that one, idiot. Okay, not sure what this is for, but... I don't... Huh. Bit confused by everything here. But, there's the collectible. Well, Spider-Ball answers all my questions. Yeah. I like how I said that it was... Oh, that wasn't a Metroid at all. Huh. How stupid am I? Like, from a scale of 1 to 10, how stupid am I? That indicator was not a Metroid at all. So, did I actually need Spider-Ball to get some of the Metroids here? Like, was that something I was supposed to find and use to reach one of the Metroids? And I just accidentally ended up reaching one of them anyways, because Spider-Ball is relatively useless also. Please stop doing that. Yeah, I think I actually broke the game a bit there. I got that Metroid early, I think. I think that's what happened here. This is largely going to be useless, but I do want to, since I know it's a thing. Please don't turn it away on your own. There is a collectible here, so since I know it is there, I should probably get it. It also doesn't hurt that there's both refill stations up here, so... Okay. I still feel slightly stupid about that. And that could be a destroyable block. It sure was. Which means I could have probably gotten this collectible before I got Spider-Ball. Actually, I'm almost certain that is the case. So I suppose they wanted you to... So... Oh. Okay, no. The fact that there's stupid blocks there has nothing to do with getting that. Okay, fair enough. So I could have easily gotten that without even a single Spider-Ball. So I wonder how long I would have gone through this game without ever actually finding the Spider-Ball if they didn't put in a roadblock that you need it for. Unless you don't need it, but I'm pretty sure you very much need it there. Oh my god, really? Oh, I guess. Phenomenal. Okay, please stop alarming me about my low health. Okay, so I can now Spider-Ball my way through this. Okay. I am a bit doubtful about this. Didn't seem like anything that would let me progress through it, but okay, that explains it. Okay, that's fair. Why is there a slow way through that? Not even a slow way considering this is a different path. You are the elevator. I don't want to touch you yet. There is a collectible. You are a different block. I don't know what to make of you yet. Look like some kind of a bomb expansion, I guess. But what kind exactly? And you look like something I can't do anything about. I think I said the purple ones might be seeker missiles, which I didn't actually get a good look at that, but that could very well be the case. In which case I can't do anything with it. I'm pretty sure I came to a conclusion that purple tools are not something I can open at any rate. So we'll roll with it. Alright. Finally in area 2 then. Well, let's start by having a decent scan. No, we're still fighting these things. At this point I'm pretty convinced that this game just has no other enemies. Which, not too fond of. Okay, oh, enemies! Enemies that I have trouble dealing with. I remember these enemies from Metroid Fusion though, so it's always a good start. Wait, did the second missile also damage it? Yeah. So missiles can maybe damage it from the front. Right, I need 8 Metroids. Alright, that went smoothly. Yeah, missiles definitely just hit these things normally through the shield, which is fine by me. Okay, might as well scan again. Well, I see the teleporter on the map. That should probably be my first priority, maybe. So I'm going to go this way. Can I freeze you? Yes, I can. And then one missile still kills you. And that just led me back here. Okay, why is there a door down there? That's weird. Just to be safe, going to save after liberal use of missiles. Okay. So I need to come there from the other side. And I assume I'm going to see much more of these honey walls, as I will be calling them. Just so you don't get to have too much fun with the spider ball. Unless spider ball for some reason can actually use them. No, didn't think so. That's just unfortunate. You can actually just switch to bomb jamming without this from spider balling. That's great. That actually, I really like that. I'm sure that's something you could do originally as well, but I really like that. Which means that bomb jamming is actually not completely useless. I am, but wow. I just dropped myself down here. I fell down at the area twice, so that's pretty great. Alright, so collectible is up there. So how do you expect me to do this? Okay, there's a path up there. That's fair. Fair. I need to find my way up there then. There's another collectible, but that seems to be not something I can access from this side. What is that? I'm not sure if I like it. There is a Metroid nearby. I do like how it keeps certain areas dark like that, and then when you reveal a hidden block, it becomes not dark. It's... Wow, thanks. You could using bomb jumps off of spider ball. You should actually be able to reach the. You should be able to reach the what do I call it? The one item I couldn't reach before. I feel like that's probably not intentional. Also, this is a lot harder than I expected it to be. That's actually... I'm fine with that. Do need to get considerably better bomb jump in general, but also doing it like that. Okay, so... Getting destroyed by basic enemies. Check. Okay, so I'm probably gonna have to fight a Metroid right about now. Oh, that's... No, that... I'm thinking that's actually not an alpha at all. I mean, I'm okay with that. I'm not okay with it. It doesn't seem to have like the hard armor or no, it does. So the bombs are definitely more dangerous now than before. And I did not jump in time. That's kind of weird. Like usually you would expect kind of a shockwave from the explosion, but that doesn't happen here. I mean, maybe I shouldn't be expecting there to be a shockwave there, but I am, so... So just be ready to jump as soon as anything ever happens. Okay. Freeze you. Then pelt you with missiles as usual. I think the Beta Metroids are pretty much the same as Alpha Metroids in the original as well. So this isn't exactly like groundbreaking news. And now still not gonna be using the counter moves. As long as I have missiles, I'm not gonna be touching that at all. But there we go. The first of many things I'm going to have to kill here. Missile block. Okay. I mean, I don't think there's any other direction for me to take here anyways. Scanning time. We get... There's an elevator shaft. Okay. Okay, let's see what's past here. So I'm assuming not much. Depending how these flowers work, like if they're like properly solid or not, you could get here without the spider ball. Not that you would, because it's not really a viable strategy anyways, but... Okay, so... Okay. Okay, what the hell is this? How do you not get affected by that? So this is immediately after the Metroid fight, okay. Alright, so that's a bit worrisome. I always forget how, or rather I find it weird how every time you die, it switches you back to the pea shooter instead of an actual thing. Okay, so can't interact with you in any way. Because, okay, water removes you. Fair enough. That explains why there was water in this section. Is there any other way I can deal with that is the bigger question. Christ, that takes your health away quickly. So I need more health to actually even get that item. Did I even use that? Or did the game just decide I was using it? Okay, give me just a bit more health, please. Because I'm gonna need most of it if I'm going to be getting that. Probably start conserving my missiles a bit more. Currently pretty low on them. Okay, let's give this another shot. I think this was a pretty good idea of me though. That way I don't have to spend time breaking the blocks when I get near it. Alright, I still have 90 energy left, so it's okay. And this leads to more plants, more of this enemy. And that looks like my second Aeon ability, which is lightning armor. Okay, I guess. So okay, that sounds like something you would use on the shield thing I just encountered. And what the hell is this? I take it you're supposed to be my reason to be using the Aeon thing. But too bad I won't. Because that seems like a waste. The lightning armor in general seems like something I don't see myself using all that often. I immediately take it back. They are going to force me to use it. Also, that's not a lot of damage. I assume that is not gonna actually help me with heated rooms though. Because it did mention physical damage. So I'm gonna make a wild guess here that it won't be applying to those. Okay, so no, not that. So what are you expecting me to do here, game? This? Okay. Okay. Making progress. However slight it might be. That was smart. Could probably use it like this. I mean, why wouldn't you keep this thing on, like most of the time, if you're not doing anything else with it? It negates every damage, and if it's not negating damage, it's free. Find that a bit questionable as design, I guess. Also, is this elevator actually necessary? Like, I think you could have just made a door that goes the slightest bit up. Yeah. Yeah, you could have like made like one room. Okay, save station. That's okay. If the beginning wasn't such a bumbling mess, I probably would quit here, but for now I'm going to try to hopefully find like at least one more Metroid. Okay, so let's start by climbing upwards since let's have a scan here. Well, that ended abruptly. Can I actually get there using the shield? Does that prevent... Okay, you still can't get up there. It was worth a shot. Suddenly I'm fairly low on Aeon. Not so much missiles anymore. And this area is very different to anything else I've seen so far. Yet somehow there's still these exact same enemies. I'm not gonna stop complaining about that because that actually does kinda bug me. I could have probably skipped the spikes with bomb jumps though. So there is that. Okay, this leads somewhere. No, this is definitely not what I had in mind. I was going to keep on climbing a bit more, but I mean, I guess. And of course there's more weird crystal stuff. Maybe you need like the plasma beam for that. Speaking of which, I wonder if the spacer beam is still in this game. Okay, well, I'm officially out of Aeon for like the first time in this game. Almost out of it. No, there's spikes there as well. So, if there is something up there, you probably need the space jump for it. Alternatively, I could spend the next 10 minutes trying to make a very long string of bomb jumps, but I think I'll pass on that for now. This video has, as it is, not made much progress, so I would like to at least find another Metroid. Speaking of which, there is a shell of one here, which means that there's probably one somewhere in the near vicinity. Okay. Very obvious. Use the block to get through. Block? What? Can I not spaghetti all over this? Okay, there's some Metroid nearby. Map is showing me a Metroid, but I don't think that Metroid is the one it's referring to. Okay, so what's the point of the other route, other wood? Is it just to get to the upper paths? Very well could be. Masses of enemies. You really, if you want to cover the map quickly, you really kind of need to be using a lot of AE on. So the lightning armor is not something I'm gonna be using that often, unless the game actually wants me to use it. Speaking of which, right there. I don't think I want to do that right now, so my Aeon is low enough as it is. Let me check the other paths. Alternatively, I could try to go up here. Okay, I guess it is actually signifying the Metroid that's down there, considering it's getting further away from me as I climb. Wasn't entirely sure if it was actually that, and why did you respawn? Unless you didn't. You need to repress Spider Ball every time you get hit. That's a bit annoying, but I mean, I guess. Alright, so what do we have up here? Pile of salt. For some nefarious purpose. Seems like there's just a secondary path to getting here. That's a bit confusing. I would have thought that this would have... Oh. I'm up here. Yeah, I'm starting to get more and more confused by the anatomy of this level. Because that's the most sane way to put it. The anatomy of this place. Yeah, that's a lot of nothing I'm seeing here. I assume there is a ceiling. Wow, right on top of the spikes, or underneath them. Good job, me. I think I can get up there, though. I wonder why they have those spikes all over the place, like... And is there going to be more? Yes, there will. Alright, in that case I'm gonna go down here now. Encounter a door I can't do anything about. Fair enough. Fair enough. That's Arachnus. So I didn't really intend on comparing this game with another Metroid 2 remake, and I still kind of don't plan on that. But I see that this boss fight is not a gimmick fight. And I'm not sure if that's better or worse, because I'm not necessarily too fond of that fight from what I've seen. On that note, though, it seems you can freeze Arachns, and holy crap, it's dealing a lot of damage. The lightning armor seems to be actually a good idea here. Okay, let's not be like that. Bombs? No, it just stops eventually. This move is not too bad. Could probably try to counter it, but no. Ah, there we go. That was both way worse and more simple than I expected. So, Spring Ball is as useless as always. Just use damn bombs. No, not that. Let's see. I don't have enough AE on for that. I have to Spider Ball my way out of here, I guess. Or, okay. Oh, so that's the way you wanted to... Wait, what? How does that even prevent you from getting through that? And this as well. I'm not... Okay, I don't think you could do that without Spring Ball, but it's still a bit confusing to me. Okay, let's just find a safe spot, and I think that'll be the all. Only found one Metroid, but that's mostly okay. Yeah, next time we're definitely going to find more Metroids than just one. But we did have a brand new boss fight or two, I guess, if you count Metroids as boss fights. Bye.